Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the diaphragm and how utilizing the diaphragm properly can help to relax the pelvic floor, but also to decrease stress, to reset your autonomic nervous system, so increase your parasympathetic outflow, which means your rest and digest and just taking a moment to relax all the tension out of your body and give you a moment to think a little bit better rather being in that fight or flight kind of place. So the diaphragm goes from the front to the back and along the sides, and it's this wonderful muscular system that makes the lungs work. And I love to call this breath the 3D breath because it works all aspects of the rib cage. So when you're doing a breath in, you're thinking about the front of the rib cage moving, the back of the rib cage moving, and the sides of the rib cage moving. And you're doing a very slow, thoughtful breath in, and you're feeling for all those areas expand in your body. And then as you exhale, all the tension is flowing out. And we're not doing a Kegel with this one. We're really allowing the pelvic floor also to relax, because when the pelvic floor is relaxed and the belly is relaxed and our chest is relaxed, our neck can become relaxed, our jaw relaxes, and just allows us to get rid of some of that stress and frustration and the busyness of the day. So let's begin. When we're doing a breath in, let's breathe in through the nose. So you're going to inhale through the nose because it's a little bit slower and allows us to expand our rib cage a little better. And then we're going to exhale like a sigh out of the mouth. When we're breathing in, we're going to inhale now into the front, into the back, into your sides. And then as you exhale, relax out of the collarbones. And allow your chin to drop back to its level position. We call it chin, or I call it chin shelf. Now we're going to breathe in again, into the front, into your back, into your sides, and feel how all the tension is coming out of the back of your neck, the sides of the neck, and especially down your sternum. Let's do a few more. So breathing in and imagining now, as you inhale through your nose, all those points are expanding, your ribs are moving, and your lungs are filling. And then sigh the breath out. The next couple breaths, we're going to think about doing that same breath, but let's breathe into our pelvic floor too. You'll say, well, how do I do that? So imagine as you inhale that the tailbone's unfurling and your sits bones are widening, and it's just allowing that pelvic floor to just drop down a little ways. So let's go. Inhale through your nose. Opening up the pelvic floor. Then sigh the breath out. Okay, when we sigh, we should feel all the stress coming out of the jaw, out of your neck, and out of the collarbones and shoulders. Let's go again, inhaling. Feel those lobes of the lung, all little spaces of the lung expanding into that tailbone and sits bones. And then as you exhale, you relax. Now, this is the biggest mistake that many people make, is they use their bellies as bellows, okay? And they use tons of force for no reason. Don't use your belly to push the air out and get all like you're shoving your body around. The air is going to flow in, and then the tension flows out. You don't use your belly. In fact, the belly should just be relaxed. It's like I always say, it's kind of like, it's just sort of hanging out on my thighs. It's just really relaxed. Check into what your belly feels like just above your pubic bone. So right now, can you relax the muscle, the belly, just above your pubic bone? Can you let it just fall forward? Or do you keep on wanting to contract your stomach? A lot of us want to do this, okay? I think there's a lot of training, whether it's female or male. We tend to want to hold our tummies in. So, and because also we think that it's going to help our core and we're going to be a lot stronger by having tone and tightness in our stomach all the time. No, we want a strong body that's flexible and fluid and dynamic. So here we go. Check into your belly and relax it. Check into your pelvic floor. Okay, relax those sphincters and let's do a nice breath in. So inhaling through your nose. Expanding those lobes, the front, the back, like an umbrella. And then allow your belly just to soften and allow yourself to relax it. Allow yourself to be soft. Let's do it again. Inhaling. Exhaling, open your mouth. And relax your jaw. Relax your throat. Relax your tummy. One last one. Breathing in. Exhale all the tension out of your face, out of your neck, out of your collarbones and your sternum and your tummy and your pelvic floor. And then just see how you feel. Just have a little wiggle around. Have a big breath. Yeah. And you can do this breath 2 or 3 times during your day. Just give yourself literally 1 minute or even 30 seconds to reset that system during your stressful working day. Just close your eyes for a moment and then do a couple of those breaths to reset, to allow yourself to relax so that you are actually more comfortable and you'll become more strong or stronger because you won't be tight. And we know that a really tight neck is not strong. It's like we turn it, we can't quite use it as well. Maybe it gets caught. We want strong, relaxed, healthy, fluid, dynamic muscle systems. And that includes your respiratory diaphragm. Okay, give that a go. All the best. Super important.